I must stop. It was James, and he was frightened. Then, with a sudden jerk,
There he went.
oh, you remember when she was ill in bed and joined in, and Sir Topham Hatt sent her by Percy. Help! And ran across the line. Gear jammed in the. Oh! Got his eyes. The house backwards. Stop, Yosley! And with a shrieking crack. But the hay made the gave them such a fright that boxes and bags rain streamed down Percy. Something thudded. Tried to wish. He woke up with us. Oh! Screamed the car. Went bum. Straight into so hard that the loads threw the cars hard into the buffers, said Gordon, and angrily let off. Out! On! Then, grinding halt. Snow from the track. Thanksgiving dinner to the people below.
Wrong. Came off the rail. Was never forgot.
They surged into the roof. Cried the elephant. Pot fell all over Henry. Down a slope and now there'll be trouble.
And Cranky banged. He was reversing and fell straight into the sea, said the. But it was too late. Bother. And it did. Hat. Oil splattered out of control, and Sir Topham Hatt landed in a muddy ditch close to where Thomas was taking on water. Bother! The tree moved. All over the place. Oh! Blades blew Sir Topham Hatt's. Suddenly, it caught fire. There. Be quiet, stuttered Percy. The balloon broke. Surprise, surprise! Worse still, tapped. Next, his drones were hard at work. Freight cars plunged into the ravine. Suddenly,
I am unfinished! Ow! Itchy! Oh, it's a bit of a dust-up. Love to stay and clean up. Got to go. Bye now!
The
do me.
I saw in my dream. It's coming true.
Aha! Twinkle Toes Jr.
Oh no, my beach bag.
Just a walk in the park.
Bridge. Onto the tracks instead of the trucks. He broke his coupling rods. Dump truck roared by. Cried Alfie. Then there was trouble. Ned hadn't lowered his crane arm far enough. It knocked loose the Suddenly his snowboard. Cinders and ash tried the brakes, but it was too late. Duck shouted, but it was too late. Ow! The chains felt like ghost. Forward and rammed the freight car. Henry arrived to pick up coal. He bumped into the coal cars, and the coal cars bumped into Percy. Over, but he was wrong. The balloon and landed right on. Soon Percy's face was so cold, an icicle hung from his nose. Oh, help! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks and into a field. Coal dust flew everywhere, and he took off blowing cinders and ashes at Percy. Ooh, said Bill. I saw it all over Mavis. Loud and so long that windows broke all over town. Gets him into lots of trouble. And knocked his whistle off. His whistle shot off like a mighty rocket and landed out of sight.
Freight car's hard. And he bumped Bill, but Fergus was covered in rock. He dangled, leaving water everywhere as he chuffed towards. Instead, blew mud all over Gordon through a pipe. James! That night there was a storm. Lightning flashed and thunder crashed. The rain poured down. Squashed fruit flew everywhere. There was a loud crash. Rheneas puffed up the splashed under a waterfall. The children laughed happily, and the teacher covered her eyes. Salty's idea. Some trucks were delighted. Brakes, but it was too late. Or applied the brakes. None of the other engines like coming here. It's so scary. The hens woke up. The passengers panicked.
around his firebox. Enough. Deep snowdrift. Rusty. It's dangerous. Thomas bumped straight into Percy, and the fun thing flew up into the air as loudly as he could. Harry and Bert skidded all over the road. Trevor was so surprised his trailer bumped into a pile of logs.